Hello, fellow peasants. Today we're going to be talking about physical media versus streaming. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about physical media versus streaming. When a movie comes out, do you go buy the movie on a disc at the store or even order it online, or do you buy the digital copy? Do you get on Prime Video and just download it for $5-10? Now, I'm a bit old school, so I'm 36 years old. And so I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s when everything was on physical media. I still have a VHS player downstairs. So that's what I like. But I don't just stick with physical media because I'm old. I like to actually own it. I like to have it in my hand and own the thing that I've bought. It's a piece of art to me. Like, films they're art, and I want to own that piece of art. I don't want it to be just available to me digitally on the TV, because that can be taken away. That can be stripped like that. All it takes is the studios to not renew a license or something with the streaming service, and bam, it's gone. Happens all the time on Netflix. 1 minute movies on Netflix, and then it's gone like a few months later. So there's no guarantees. I always have people tell me, "Oh, I don't know why you buy that shit. It's on YouTube, or it's on Netflix, or it's on Prime Video, or whatever." And I'm just like, yeah, but for how long? You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to watch these movies 20, 30, 40 years later, as long as disc players are still, as long as my disc players keep working and they keep making disc players, I guess. But I got a VCR down there that's 30 years old, still going. I can still watch VHS tapes on it. It's a nice feeling that no one can take it from you. So the sense of ownership is half the reason. The other part of the reason I like to do physical media rather than streaming is because I like better quality image. It's just a fact. When you put a Blu-ray disc in, it's going to look a lot better than if you're streaming it. It's very compressed when it's streaming. You're relying on internet speed, X, Y, and Z. When you pop the disc in, that is a direct feed. That is, the source is right there, playing on the player, sent through the HDMI, right into the TV. And so the image is so much better. You don't get all the compression and artifacts in the screen. You don't get, there's just a lot of stuff. Now, I'm more of a videophile than most people. Most people could give a fuck less about whether or not there are compression issues or there's some lag time in the screen. But to me, it's like, if I'm going to pay for something, if I'm going to put my money into something, I'm going to get the best there is. And so if I'm going to drop $15, $20 on a movie, I'll be damned if it's not the best it can be. You know what I mean? Like, why pay the same price for a product and get the crappier version? You might as well get the one that doesn't rely on internet speed and has better picture and better frame rate, and that you'll actually be able to have around even after the studios decide they want to pull the plug on it on that streaming service. To me, it's just a win-win. Sadly, a lot of people these days don't care to own things. They don't give a rat's ass to actually own anything. They're okay just having it available to them and it being taken away from them at any minute. They're like, they don't care. But I think for people like me, and if you're like me, you really care about the things you own, especially your music or your movies. And let's not even get into, I mean, if you want to talk about music too, I mean, my God, the difference between playing a CD in my car and playing music through my phone in my car is, I mean, it's I mean, there's no comparison. It tastes like, I mean, it sounds like garbage when it's playing through a phone and Bluetooth in the car compared to a CD. I mean, but anyway, a lot of people don't care. But if you guys care and you're like me, I mean, you understand that you want, you know, you value the things that are most important to you. Films and music and pieces of art that inspire you or, you know, have changed your life. Things, you know, that's why we like music and we like films. They're inspirational. They make us feel. They make us happy. They make us angry. They make us scared. And I think physical media is a good way to support those things if we care about them truly. And I truly care about the things that I own. And they're not just things that I can just tap on my TV and it's okay if they get stripped away from me 10 months from now. They mean too much to me for that to happen. I like to have them under lock and key. So if you guys are like me and you like to own things on physical discs, whether it's music or films, let me know. If you think I'm an old fuck that is stuck in the past and I need to start doing everything digital, let me know down there too. You know, just say, hey, you're an old bastard and you're out of touch and the new way is better and, you know, all your discs are, you know, destroying the planet and the oceans. Well, okay. Which I don't disagree with. They probably are. But so let me know. Go down in the comments. Let me know what your opinion is on it. And that's about it, guys. Have a good day.